Hello students, this is my next class where I will talk about the shortest path problem. So shortest path is of two types, where we have to choose a single source and we have to find out the distance from that source to every other vertices. Another one is in between all pair of vertices, what is the shortest path that we have to find out. So shortest path problem is of two types. One is your single source shortest path and another one is all pair shortest path. So now we will talk about the single source shortest path, where generally for single source shortest path we must need a weighted graph. Let's say take an example like this one. Here there is a graph which contains 3 number of vertices and each edge is assigned a particular value. That value is known as a weight or cost or distance. Basing upon this one, we can construct a weighted matrix here. See, like your construction of adjacency matrix, you can construct a weighted matrix here. From A to A, what is the cost? From A to B, what is the cost? Like this, you have to mention all the cost, direct cost only, not the indirect cost. Okay. If direct edge is there, put the direct weight. If no direct edge is there, put as a infinitive. Like see here, A to A, no self loop, so that's why infinitive. A to B, direct edge and its weight is 20, so put here 20. Then A to C, direct edge is there, that is 70, put here 70. Next B to A, there is no direct edge, so put as a infinitive. B to B, that is 40 because there is a self loop. B to C, that is 30. Then C to A, direct edge is there, that is whose weight is 50. Then C to B, infinitive. C to C, infinitive. Like this, we have to construct the weighted matrix. See, weighted matrix will be useful whenever we are talking about the all pair shortest path, but in a single source shortest path we must need the weighted graph. Okay, so this is the algorithm for the Dijkstra, which will find out the single source shortest path problem. Means where we have to choose a single source and from that source to other vertices, what are the distance that we have to find out. Okay, I am not talking about the original distance, I am talking about the shortest distance from that source vertex to all other vertices. Okay, so in the next class, in the next video, I will talk about the Dijkstra. So you note down the algorithm of Dijkstra algorithm. Okay, and then I will take an example and I will explain it. Thank you.